Hi, it's me again with Corel Drill Tips and Tricks, and this is part two. The gentleman that sent me the photo of this exact same project, I asked him to send me the Corel file. He sent me just some JPEGs of the problems. So two things I can see as I'm looking at this, because when I bring in somebody's page, I bring in all their preferences, and I keep mine at 00, so that's the first sign that things could be different. But here's the big difference. This looks, from a distance, looks jagged, ever so slightly. It's because your view is set on normal, and you need to set it on enhanced. And look how smooth it is. So some people are trying to fix that, and there's nothing wrong. It's just their view. So what I would do to repair these two spots would left click, right click, and you can see there's no line there, but there's broken nodes right there where you traced it. So I'm going to select those four nodes, go up to Windows, Dockers, Join Curves, and I've got mine set on a 1/2 inch, and bam, it fixed it. There's also a double node there that you could probably just delete or join them. See, there were two arrows on top. They probably didn't cause a problem, but so here's his other problem right here. He manually drew this and he did a good job, but select all that and hit apply. Now, if there's anything else in there, see, like here's a kind of what I call a node on top of a node. When you back out, you'll see it sometimes, and maybe it's just because it's so close. And right in here, there's like two starting points. But that doesn't really matter if it doesn't affect the drawing. So what we're going to do now to make this complete so he could use it, I would go up to Arrange, break the curve apart, select the whole thing again, then go to Arrange and Combine, and then you could turn it all black. Now, what I would do to make sure there wasn't any broken nodes anymore, I would use the Smart Fill tool, and let's see how big this thing is. It's only 3 inches tall, so I'm going to make our nudge factor 4. I'm going to, let me zoom in a little bit. I'm going to use the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to hit that, fill that in, and fill that in. Now I have a crisp, clean shape with no broken nodes, and everything's kind of together. And then from here, you can contour it and get rid of that windows and go to Effects, Contour. We'll contour. Okay, it's not letting us contour because there are two shapes there. Go to Arrange. Let's just group them together. See what happened? The window started. Now, in his original logo, these E, the E and the S, or the P and the E look like they were closer together. So I don't know if this is going to contour or not, but we'll try it. We're going to do it in red. I did it to the inside. You need to go to the outside. And it did it perfectly. And what you could also do is then, he actually had another break contour part, a second one. Take your outer one and contour it again. And then you've got, and you could make that a little bit bigger than what we did before. We colored in the colors, and we'll just go ahead and do it real quick. So he did a good job of tracing, and this all depends on how you want it to look. I would probably take out those smaller sections. And then always, but he's cutting as a vinyl cutter, so I do not know. I'm going to take away all the outline. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.